So, hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of this Nottingham Forest career mode, rebuilding Nottingham Forest career mode here on FM21 today. We've got two games against Bournemouth and Cardiff, but just before we get into the games off camera and all that good stuff, sorry I didn't upload yesterday. It's just because I literally went on Football Manager. I couldn't get into the game at all. I was going to do a double upload yesterday, as you would have known if you would have seen my seen my earlier on video. I was saying about that on Saturday, but for some reason I just couldn't get into the game, and yeah, that's why I just didn't upload. And then I've done something to make the game work. I don't know what I've done, but it's took a lot of the game faces out of my game, so I'll need to re-download them for the next time. Obviously, I record an episode of this, but as a special ed treat as well, I am recording another video which will be up at 5 o'clock today, which is the Arsenal versus Man United IRL review. So that will be up probably about 5 o'clock. I'm recording that straight after I get this one uploaded and stuff like that. So that will be up at 5 o'clock for your viewing too. But the games off camera, if we get to that schedule, we've actually had a really good run off camera. As you would have seen in the last episode, you saw us draw with Middlesbrough at the Riverside, and then we drew with West Ham, and then we thrashed West Ham, I should say, at the City Ground. Then we played teams like Barnsley. We played Barnsley. Lyle Taylor got another goal. Lyle Taylor's been in some form as well, and then. So, sorry if you can see my face cam flickering. I don't know what that is, to be fair. So, we played against Barnsley at the City Ground. We got a 2-0 win. Very, very easy win. Barnsley never really looked that great. And then we got our revenge on them as well, because they beat us 3-0 last season, at home as well. So, we got our revenge. Then we played against Charlton at the Valley. I don't know if it's Valley Parade or if that's a different stadium, I'm not too sure. But we played against Charlton there anyway, and we got a 3-1 win. So Lolly, Rigoni and Taylor getting the goals again. They seem to be the top goal scorers, like Lolly, Rigoni and Taylor at the moment. Then we went to Bristol City and we got a 2-1 win, which was brilliant. I'm so glad that we got the win there. That was a really hard fought game as well. Then we went to Birmingham. Well, then we came back to the City Ground, but we played against Birmingham. They got a late goal in this game, and I thought to myself, I don't know if this is going to be a draw. I don't know if we'll win this or anything like that. But you know what? I'm glad we won it because we deserved it in the end. But today, as you've seen, we go to Bournemouth and then we go to Cardiff. Well, we've got two home games, which is good actually. But we play Bournemouth, who are second in the table. But we're actually playing some great stuff right now. And I'm so glad that we're sitting in the playoffs. And we could literally go up this season. If we get another victory, like the ones against West Ham and all that good stuff, we should be able to forge a really good playoff... what's the word? A really good playoff attack, I should say, and hopefully we can get another win here. That would be absolutely brilliant if we could. But as you've seen, we played absolutely brilliantly against West Ham to get the 4-0 win. But we need to just do the same against Bournemouth and not lose the ball as we've just done there. But Jack Stacey plays it in the Brooks. Jack Stacey, and it's 1-0. Terrible marking, 35 seconds in. And it's poor marking from the back line. Not too great to start off the game. We'll go positive instead of balanced. But, like as you would have seen, if we... I don't know if you've seen that when we were talking to the players. If we lose this game, we go out of the playoffs again. So, We need to really be winning this game. And Lundstrom with a brilliant strike, and Travers got nowhere near to that. And that's a great, great goal by John Lundstrom. But they were saying to me that in the actual bit when it comes up with transfer contracts and advice summary, it says that that if you don't transfer list John Lundstrom, he might just run his contract down. So I have transfer listed him, so we'll see what kind of offers we get, and then we might be able to bring in maybe a youngster or something like that. But you seen what we got for McKenna and all of that. You seen what we got for Joe Worrell. We got some big transfer fees for those guys. So maybe we'll get the same for Lundstrom, and that's... I hate when they do that. I bloody hate that when they do that. They just leave the ball. Like the defender's right there. He could clear the ball, but he doesn't. And I don't understand why that is. It's so irritating. As long as we get back into the match. Oh no. Oh, that's a good header away by Matt Miazga. Billen. Lerma. But they're second in the league, so even if we do lose this, it wouldn't be a bad victory, but we need to win this to stay in the playoffs. And I think we're out of the playoffs right now, because I think West Ham are playing at exactly the same time as us. Lolly plays it to Lyle Taylor, and it's a penalty. And Lyle Taylor will be the man to step up for it. I'm not changing him. Go on, Lyle. Go on, Lyle. And it's a good goal. And that is his 18th goal of the season in all competitions. And what a goal it is as well. What a penalty, right in the corner. Mark Travers did actually go the right way for that, but just couldn't get anywhere near it. No, it's on the key highlights. I thought it was extended highlights, because it's actually been quite a long match so far. But Rogoni finds Lyle Taylor. Lundstrom plays it through to Lyle Taylor. And that is a big goal from Lyle Taylor. And it's 3-2 Nottingham Forest. And what a goal. The 4-4-2 is really paying us dividends here. 5th in the league we are now. We're only 4 points behind Derby, who are in 3rd place. But if we can beat Bournemouth here, who knows what we could do this season. Who knows? And that's a good clearance off the line by Yuri Ribeiro. Lerma plays it to Clark Salter, and we were in for him in the window as well. But he went to Bournemouth instead. Lincoln. Billen finds Lerma. Finds Jack Stacey. Lerma. Billen. Lerma. They're just playing about with it at the edge of the box here. Lincoln. Lerma. And that's a good ball, and Gronveld, and he's put it wide, I should say. Yeah, but I'm delighted with the performance so far. I wouldn't say that they're capable of much more, but maybe they are. But I've never seen it. But I'm not going to lie to them. Then Juma Gronveld, and that's just wide. I don't know what's going up with my face cam here. I don't know why it's flickering like that. Brooks to Lerma. Finds Philip Billing. Brooks can run into space here, but we need to get... Yeah, that's brilliant. And Matt Miazga's able to deal with that well. But what a signing that is to bring him in. I think he's only on loan here. And that's offside by Lincoln. And it's not 3 each, it's still 3-2. Come on. This would be a massive victory here at the City Ground. And we would go 5th. And we would be in the playoffs. Billen to Lerma. Jack Stacey. Lerma. Finds Brooks. Finds Brian. Oh, Solanke, Brooks, and that's 3 each. Good goal from David Brooks, I've got to say that. Very good goal from him. This is a mental game. Do it. We're 7th right now, but that would be because we've drawn. Can't be doing that, Christie. Come on, son. Christie nearly finds Lyle Taylor. Lincoln. Solanke. Oh no. Groenveld. Solanke, and that's a good save by Samba. If I could maybe replace the goalkeeper in the window, I'd be happy with somebody a lot better than him. If Badiashile gets his work permit that we've applied for, he'll be definitely playing again. He'll be definitely playing over Samba, because Samba's been awful. Like, you've seen him in this game, he doesn't save anything. But O'Hara plays it to Ribeiro. Oh, Lincoln finds Solanke. Oh no, and it's 4-3. Oh, he can't save anything. He cannot save anything. I was thinking about selling him in the last window. I should have done it. Really stupid of me. I should have done that. Mark Travers finds Fredericks. Well, he doesn't find Fredericks because Ribeiro gets to that ball. Freeman. Ribeiro. That's a good tackle as well. And Solanke can run onto this. And this could be 5. And it was nearly 5. Defenders just couldn't keep up with him at all. Alex Smighton for Freeman, just for that wee bit more of extra pace. Cook can swing it in, but Matt Miazga gets it away. I think we're going to lose this match, but very unluckily, because we've actually played so well. The defenders have been a wee bit all over the place, but that's really it. And that is it. And I think we're going to be losing this match. I think that is it. I don't think we'll get another chance. No, definitely not now. Bournemouth have just defended so well in this match, but very unluckily that we lose that, because obviously we got our goals. We thought it would be enough. Obviously not, but just irritating. Very irritating. Lose after 7 games undefeated. But as long as we beat Cardiff here, we should be back in the playoffs. And Cardiff are 10th, so we should be beating them, really. We're only 2 points outside the playoffs, and it will depend what West Ham do in their next game. But if they win, then we stay exactly where we are. Ferguson's been sacked by Charlton. But that's a big sacking. I'm thinking, oh, he does have his player face. I think he did as well, but yeah, that's what I was saying. A lot of the players just don't have their player faces anymore, and I think what I've done is I've took one of my face packs out, and I should have really left that in. See, a lot of these don't have player faces. Irritatingly, but that's all I'm looking for in January is a new goalkeeper. I'm not bothered about these scouting meetings or anything like that. All I'm after is a new goalkeeper. But we'll need to do a wee bit of rotation in the Preston game off camera. But I'll sort all that out. Right, Bazunu will never be... Bazunu will never be a first choice goalkeeper here. He was only on loan because Badiashile just doesn't have his work permit still. But when he does have his work permit, he'll be... Oh, you are joking. So we'll need to play Bazunu in the next game. He's wanted by Premier League clubs as well. Wow. I don't know how he's wanted by Premier League clubs, but I'm not actually too sure. Davenport's on the loan list, but not really a position that we're looking to strengthen in as centre midfield. That's annoying that Bryce Samba and Da Costa's been called up for it, but at the end of the day you can't really do much about that because they need to be the same as us. But if they've got to, you can't really do much about that at all. Yeah, I did apply for the Aston Villa job, stupidly, but obviously you need your step up. But I've still got a job to do here. I need to get Nottingham Forest back up to the Premier League. I was just experimenting there. Sutton United have actually beat Harrogate to get to the third round of the FA Cup. That's insane. But come on, we need to get to this Cardiff game. But with Nottingham Forest, it's a hard one because they don't like when you start off the season, they don't have that great of a budget. They don't have great players, but then you get all the other players back that have obviously been loaned out. So you kind of see the way that they're going with it, and then I've brought in like players that I like as well. But you never know. You never know. This will probably be up at about 3:30, this episode today. He could actually be quite good, actually. Facundo Colidio. I could give him some first team football. Might actually try and see what they want. But that's a young player that we're after. That's what the philosophy is at Nottingham Forest. As young players. That's what they need at the club. We've got Jonathan Panzo coming in January as well. So that's another signing. We've actually had our loan bid accepted for Colidio. But the transfer window opens on the 2nd. I don't know really what I'm going to do except for my goalkeeper. Or maybe sell Samba and maybe improve in another position. You never know. You could do both. But here we go. We've got the game coming up against Cardiff on Boxing Day. So this should be actually quite a good game. I don't know what's going up with my what's going wrong with my face camera right now. I'm not actually too sure what's going wrong with that. Just ignore it if you can. I know my face is like in it. But obviously, if you can, just ignore it, and I'll try and get it sorted for the next episode. I'll try my very best. But here we go. Nottingham Forest against Cardiff. One of the biggest games of the season. Two teams that are after automatic promotion or playoffs. Playoffs will probably be what we're at this year now, because I think a lot of them are starting to pull away at the top. We could still catch them, but you never know. Like the teams at the top could just start to pull away, and that could be problems for us. But as long as we get the playoffs, I'm happy, and that's an offside goal. But that was a good header by Ryan Yates of all people. Skip that. We don't need to see the disallowed thing again. But they play the exactly the same style as us. 4-4-2. So it'll be quite a hard game to break each other down, I think. Smithy's kicking the ball out, trying to get it to Glatzel. Freeman. It's a good ball to Joe Lawley, and he's out there unmarked. And Lyle Taylor has swept up the deflection from the goalkeeper, and Smithies has costed his team there. That's a massive, massive error to make. He should have saved that like two hands around the ball. It should never have been parried, and Mighton makes it 2-0, but it's offside. It's offside there. And it's still 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. West Ham United still outside the playoffs, but they're on the same points as us. Same goal difference as well. Identical goal difference. Identical games played. And identical points. So pretty mad. Pretty mad. West Brom have equalised against Bristol Rovers, and they've went in the lead. And now we're outside the playoffs. Even with a win against Cardiff, we would be outside the playoffs. Gavin White. Oh, and that's a good clearance away. Out for another corner. Looks like they're trying to hit us on the counter-attack. Right. Go very defensive then. Even if we just keep a lower line. 5 minutes to go, and Lyle Taylor is injured. Our biggest goal scorer of the season so far is injured. Marlon Pack. Oh, and it's a great save by Bryce Samba. He does tend to make great saves at great times, but sometimes he can make glaring errors, and that's why maybe I might look to sell him. Nuno da Costa can't get in front of Greg Cunningham there, and Simpson plays it to Cunningham. Pack to Xande Silva, and this could be problems for us. Nope, it isn't. Ribeiro can just clear it. 2 minutes to go. Can we get another victory on the board? Lolly. Joe Lolly. Oh. And Smithies clears it up. And that is it. We have won another game in the Championship. And I don't know if that sticks us in the playoffs or whether Norwich take our place. I don't actually know. We'll see just now. Competitions. Yeah, we're just outside the playoffs, but we can get back in them with wins. With a win against Preston, we can get back into the playoffs. And West Ham are back 5th. But anyway, guys, that will be it. I hope you have enjoyed. Please do remember to smash a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff. I think the next episode, I know there's West Brom there. Don't know where Queen's Park Rangers are. 14th. Where are Reading? 11th. I think what I'll do is I'll come back for West Bromwich Albion, and I'll come back for Reading. So it's not too many games off camera. But as I say, we'll come back for those games, and we'll see where we're at. And then there might be a lot of games off camera or something like that, and then we'll come back for maybe Norwich and Swansea or whatever. But as I say, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications there so you don't ever miss when a video goes live, and like the videos too. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.